What's up, guys? Got Titanic 1 back again. Bit of a CD collection update video this time. Just a big old pile of death metal here. Got some stuff from the holidays and whatnot from gift certificates. I'll shout out which ones are part of said thing. And yeah, man, in case you can hear it in the background, got something that kind of fits the mood here, I think. But some Belphegor with Lucifer Incestos. Why I should try to say that like some kind of French fried fucking dumbass. I don't know. But yeah, man. Awesome Austrian fucking Black Death. Stay tuned for a video on them guys. But yeah, man. Got some classics here, honestly, amongst the genre. And some pretty kick-ass fucking newer shit. But yeah. Go ahead and get it started off with the follow-up to the classic Severed Survival. But we've got Autopsy with Mental Funeral. You gotta have this album, man. Honestly, definitely a weaker album than Severed Survival, but it's got 3 badass tracks on it, in my opinion, which are Twisted Mass of Burnt Decay, In the Grip of Winter, and Torn from the Womb. Got some notes here. Learn from my Archgoat video. If you haven't watched that one yet, watch that fucking video, guys. But, figured if I take some more notes, it's better than trying to read these tiny-ass fonts and all these fucking CDs. But yeah, man. Doomy as fuck. Lo-fi as fuck, actually. Like I said, I think Severed Survival is a way better album. But this is no slouch either. Very doomy. What I love about the early Autopsy stuff is you can hear the bass. I love hearing the bass in death metal for some reason. But yeah, man. Got a lot to get through here, so I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as I can. Y'all should know what this shit sounds like. I shouldn't have to fucking lay out a roadmap of the release. But yeah, man. Autopsy. Severed Survival. Check it out if you haven't. Awesome shit. Going back to my best of 2021 list for a minute. Like I said in that video, when I talked about the new offering from Cannibal, I got some Cannibal albums here with fucking Corpse Grinder I want to talk about. Took me a while to come around to Corpse Grinder, but I'm loving the Corpse Grinder era stuff, and these so far are 3 of my favorites. Starting off with his debut with them, Vile. This one I got in like a Christmas haul from my sister-in-law and future brother-in-law to be. Thank you guys for the awesome HH gift certificate. This is one of the titles I picked up with it. But yeah, man, what can I say? It's fucking Vile. Corpse Grinder came in with something to prove and proved it in spades that he is a fucking badass death metal vocalist. He was already established, man, but now that he's in Cannibal, you gotta step your game up a little bit, man. But anyway, I love this album. This is fucking great shit. Definitely in the top tier of the fucking Corpse Grinder shit, in my opinion. Devoured by Vermin, Mummified in Barbed Wire, Disfigured, Eaten from Inside. I mean, so many classic tracks on here, man. The Killer, all this everyone knows all of them. Killer Vincent Locke artwork. This was no exception. Got old boy's penis just hanging out there, man. What the fuck? That sucks, bro. Sucks to be you. But yeah, man, love this album. Check it out if you haven't. I don't know anyone who hasn't heard this, but yeah, Vile. Mandatory listening, in my opinion. And this fucking album here, man, I am of the school of thought that this is my favorite doomy Cannibal Corpse album when we're talking about Gallery of Suicide. First album to feature our boy, motherfucking Pat O'Brien, before he went crazy. I really want to know what's up with that dude. Is he doing time? Is he fucking... Did he get out on parole? What happened to fucking Pat O'Brien? Is he going to continue on with music? Or is he fucking done? Anyone knows? Let me know, fucking throw it down there in the comments if you have any updates on our boy Pat O'Brien. But yeah, man, I think he's probably one of the best guitarists that fucking Corpse ever had, besides Jacko. And yeah, man, awesome shit. This is definitely top 3 fucking Corpse Grinder album for me. I love so many tracks off here. I Will Kill You, Sentence to Burn, The title track, Gallery of Suicide, is so awesome. That fucking doomy as fuck riff. Just so good. Every Bone Broken. Centuries of Torment. I mean, this fucking album rips. Bit of a fucking... I got this on Discogs, man. Anyone know where I can get a better copy with the uncensored artwork? I mean, think about just getting one of... Because you can get versions of this with the censored artwork all day long. But the uncensored artwork on Gallery of Suicide is really hard to fucking come by. I think I'm just going to get a censored copy because they don't censor the music, just the art. And yeah, because the guy who sold this to me on Discogs, fuck you. You do not know what your fucking CD conditions are, man. It's just, ooh. It plays, but man, this fucking shit is rough, dude. But yeah, man. Gallery of Suicide, a classic in death metal, in my opinion. Awesome shit. Then we get on to my favorite modern-ish fucking Cannibal Corpse album. I talked about it when I talked about Violence Unimagined, but Torture. Oh my god, Torture fucking rules, man. There's so many good songs on Torture. Definitely my favorite of the modern Cannibal Corpse albums. Violence Unimagined comes right underneath this, but man, this is definitely the best album since Kill. Awesome fucking Vince Locke artwork. I actually have Kill. There for the longest while, man. That was the only album with Corpse Grinder that I had was Kill. And I enjoyed the fuck out of it. Don't know why I didn't go back and listen to more, but yeah. Fucking Scourge of Iron. As Deep as the Knife Will Go. Followed Home Then Killed. Fucking Crucifier Avenger. Rabbit. I mean, there's so many fucking bangers on this album. So good. Love this shit. Definitely my favorite. One of my favorites, man. This is going to be so hard to rank Corpse when I do it, actually. But yeah. Torture. Check it out if you haven't. I don't know anyone who hasn't fucking heard that record. But yeah, man. Moving along. Can't really talk about this band without that big elephant in the room. We're going to talk about some New York death metal, and that's the fucking horror masters themselves, Mortician, with their first full-length, Hacked Up for Barbecue. This is a fucking awesome record. I love this stuff, being such a big horror fan, like, of horror movies and stuff. There's so many great horror samples, but the only thing that, in my opinion, that kind of hurts Mortician as a band, because a lot of people that dislike this band have the same complaint, and I don't blame them, is the drum machine, man. You need to get a better program on that drum machine. There's ways to do it where it sounds way more natural than what's going on this Mortician shit. But anyway, that out of the way, this fucking rules, man. 3 on a Meat Hook, Embalmed Alive, Brutally Mutilated. The title track, man, so good. All of this shit fucking rules. I mean, they're all like fucking... There's a fuck ton of songs on here, but that was just 4 that I could instantly come to my head when I think of this album. And yeah, man, all the shit's under 2 minutes, but fuck, man. So brutal. And the horror samples on this just fucking sets the atmosphere. The horror samples on all Mortician shit is awesome shit. Hold on for a second. Gonna grab a drink here. Soak in some Austrian Black Death while I do so. Alright. Back to Mortician. Awesome shit, man. Highly recommend it. Definitely not for everyone. But check it out anyway. Moving along, we got more Mortician. Man, I really wish they would do Chainsaw Dismemberment in one of these reissues. That one's so fucking stupid expensive. But we got another EP, my favorite EP by them, Zombie Apocalypse. Oh my god, so many great songs on this. Fucking the title track, Slaughterhouse, Hell on Earth, Charred Corpses, fucking Blood Harvest, Dissected. I mean, this whole fucking EP is just fucking great from start to finish. It's probably my favorite Mortician thing so far. But yeah, man. Zombie Apocalypse. Awesome shit, man. These are like relapse reissues, I think. But I got these directly from the Mortician website on like just their primitive music, I guess is what it's called. But the relapse reissues, I think. Yeah, they're both relapse. Or I don't know, man. Mortician recordings. I don't know. I got them from Mortician. Anyway, check those two albums out if you haven't. And speaking of Mortician, we're going to talk about a more modern, and in my opinion, kind of a better sounding band that does the exact same thing that they do. And we're going to talk about Fulci with their debut, Opening the Hellgates, man. Opening the Hellgates is fucking awesome, but in ways, it's definitely the weakest of the Fulci stuff that I got here. I've got all 3 full lengths, by the way. The next block of CDs is going to be all Fulci. But yeah, man, straight up Mortician worship, but done better in my opinion. Their drum machine sounds better than Mortician's does. It sounds more natural. It actually sounds like a fucking human being instead of like a program. Except on this album, though. This album's definitely straight up Mortician worship, but it's all themed around the movie, one of my favorites, The Gates of Hell, or also known as City of the Living Dead. But yeah, man, awesome songs on here. Zombie Slam Squad, Premature Sepultura, Gore Life, and the title track, Opening the Hellgates, are my favorites on here. There's a few on here that I skipped because they do that whole brutal death metal, kind of like grindcore-ish vocals where they're just making random noises in like a cadence. And it just sounds stupid to me. So every track that these guys do with that shit, I kind of skip because I don't like that shit. But everything else fucking rules. But I think they take a little hint from that because we got the follow-up. My favorite in their discography so far, Tropical Sun. A lot of that shit has gone out the window. As far as like those brutal death metal, grindcore, incoherent vocal cadences that are just making noise to make noise. That's almost completely and totally gone here on the follow-up, man. And dude, this fucking shit rules. This is fucking... Now, I like the movie better that they're talking about on Opening the Hellgates, but the way it's done for the movie Zombie, or Zombie Flesh Eaters, or Zombie 2, depending on which version you watch, it's all the same fucking movie. But man, it's done so well on here. The samples that are used from the movie are fit in here perfectly, man. And this shit, it fucking rules, man. The title track's fucking great. Apocalypse Zombie is one of my favorites. Legion of the Resurrected. Oh man, that song is worth the price of admission for on this record. Fucking Palms by the Cemetery. Eye Full of Maggots. Just awesome fucking brutal death metal. Came out in 2019. I got this actually, I think, was the last copy that they had on Night Shift Media. But, man, this band stuff's kind of difficult to find, too. I got this one on Discogs, but I got it from a guy that's a good seller. Not some bullshit like that fucking Cannibal Corpse fuckhead that I fucking got from. There's that one. But, yeah, man. Tropical Sun's where it's at so far. With the next thing being very, 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 very close. And that is the full length from last year, Exhumed Information. Had I had this in my hand at the time, this would have made my list, no doubt. This shit fucking is awesome. But this is a complete departure from the other two albums, being the fact that, like I was saying, with that vocal performance that I fucking hate, that is completely gone on this. Completely gone on this album. But so is half of the death metal. It's a 10-track affair, but only 6 tracks are actual death metal. The last 4 being pretty much soundtrack pieces that would go along to the movie that I've never seen in the Fulci filmography. Voices from Beyond. This is the concept of this record. And man, all the death metal stuff on here fucking rules. It's so good. But the hard nerd in me also completely is in love with the fucking second side of this disc, man. With the fucking killer John Carpenter-esque fucking just soundtracky movie shit. It's fucking amazing. Tracks that I love off here, well, I'll just name some of the death metal tracks, will definitely be the first single that was on here, Voices, Nightmare, Evil, and another one of the singles from this, Tomb. This band, I am very curious to see what happens with in the future. Loving their discography so far. The debute's probably their weakest. Tropical Sun is definitely the best shit so far, but this is no slouch either. This is right there with it. This is 4.5 all fucking day long, man. Definitely would have made my list had I had it. But yeah, man. Fulci, Exhumed Information. That one's hard to find, but check it out if you can. And another one that, man, I am ashamed to admit that I didn't hear until right towards the end of the year. A very hyped up album, by the way, and that is, I mean, everyone's talked about this, and for good reason. This shit fucking rules. We got Worm with Forever Glade. $20 spin release. This shit here is the best doom metal I've heard in a long ass time, and probably the reason why I like it so much is because Worm kind of started off as a black metal band, and the black metal does carry over some on this release. Not as much as the first two, but of all the stuff that, oh boy, Phantom Spectre or whatever his fucking name is, he's got a real stage name, but this is the best shit so far. And man, just even the intro to this shit is fucking great. The fucking Forever Glade title track, which is the intro. Murk Above the Dark Moor, Cloaked in Night Winds, Empire of the Necromancers, fucking Centuries of Ooze. I know I just damn near named the whole fucking album, but man, this shit is so good. This definitely would have made my end of the year list had I heard it like way sooner. I think I got the last copy of this that was on $20 spin as well. Kind of going back and getting some of the stuff from last year. I'm like getting the last in line because I was checking to maybe pick up another copy of this for a buddy of mine. And yeah, dude, as soon as I checked out on mine and remembered to go back and try to check it again, I think this is it, man. This is the last CD press that $20 spin has of it. But yeah, Worm, Forever Glade, killer Florida death metal, doom metal done right. Awesome fucking blossom, man. Pretty good stack of CDs there, man. That's a pretty good little update. Let me know down in the comments what you think of said albums. My approach here, how's the channel suiting you guys? Pretty much just let me know down in the comments. Whatever you want to say. Stay tuned for another vinyl video and probably some more deep dive material. I've got a couple bands I want to highlight in a deep dive, or what I'm going to call a semi-deep dive, because I haven't really gone into everything because I don't like everything. But the chunks of these bands' discographies that I do like, there's two of them. Stay tuned for those videos as well. And yeah, man, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of these records. And as always, take it easy, metal brethren, and later on.